opened already?
No, not for a couple days yet. But I've done everything I can. I met with the orchestrator. I've turned in my score. I've done every revision possible. Why should I hang around opening night and make everybody nervous? Sonny may want to go, of course. In which case, I may have to revise my plans.
How could Sonny possibly go? She's in Central America. Dame Sonny went to Balagua.
This is Search for Tomorrow.
Balagua? But wait a minute, we talked about it. We both agreed that that would be the stupidest thing she could do. That it wouldn't only be dangerous, that it would be counterproductive. She couldn't possibly have gone. Oh, man, this is unbelievable. What about the station owner? I thought the station owner completely refused to let her go.
Dame, the station changed hands.
What do you mean the station changed hands? TV stations don't change hands overnight.
Well, this one did. Stephanie and Rusty Centel Sr. bought the controlling stock and took over the management.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute here. You're telling me that Stephanie and Rusty bought the TV station with the sole purpose of sending Sonny down to Balagua?
That's what happened.
That's insane. That is insane. They both should know better. I mean, especially your father-in-law. He's been in countries like that before. He's worked them just like I have. He knows that it's dangerous down there. He knows that Sonny cannot possibly get what she wants. And that she's going to be lucky to come back alive.
Now, wait a minute, Dame. She did not go alone.
No, right. She took a cameraman with her. That's wonderful. He's going to protect his camera before he looks out after her.
No, she also took Keith McNeil.
Who? What, that kid that works for Stu?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. That's great. What good is a kid like that going to be in a situation like that? I mean, Sonny, how could you do this?
Now, hold on. Now, I know you're worried about her, but Dame, you've done the same thing. In the past, you've taken dangerous assignments, gone off without telling her.
Liza, that was different. I had training, okay? I had the entire U.S. government backing me up. I knew what to do. I knew what to look out for. Sonny may be a good reporter, but she doesn't know how to handle these people. She's going to be like a sacrificial lamb down there. Oh, man, why couldn't she just stay here, huh? I mean, why couldn't she just report on charity balls, cover a few local disasters? Why does she have to be so stubborn?
Well, I'm sure she did what she felt she had to do.
She always does what she feels she has to do. I just hope this time she comes back in one piece.
Oye, Lucita, mira al gringo, vamos.
Buenos días, señor. Ay, qué guapo.
No, gracias, señor.
Oh, man. Oh, man, I just don't believe it. All the camera equipment destroyed, and the tape machines. It's just unreal.
What about our rooms? Drawers pulled out, beds torn apart?
How did they get in there in the first place? Why didn't anybody try to stop them?
Dumb question, Sonny.
Yeah, you're right. It's a very dumb question. Obviously, everybody just looked the other way. Well, it was a pretty clear message, wasn't it?
Señorita, señores.
Nada.
Nada?
Those guys that were here this morning were giving us a pretty clear message, too.
Well, they're not going to get away with it. If they think I'm giving up, they are crazy.
They just got away with it, Sonny. It's obvious they don't want us here.
Well, they're just out of luck, aren't they? Because we're not going anywhere.
We're not going to get any pictures. You can forget about doing any taping while we're here.
Well, we'll just have to get more equipment.
Or send away for it? That's going to take at least a week.
Maybe we can borrow it from one of the news agencies down here. Well, I'll tell you one thing. The first pictures we're going to be of my room and your room with the smashed equipment.
Do you think we should call Stephanie?
Stephanie? What is Stephanie going to do about this?
She might tell us to come back because it's getting too dangerous.
Keith, that's exactly why we're not going to call her. Now, come on, you guys. Let's get it together. Let's get some more equipment. Come on.
No. I may just try to find her myself. Thank you. No message. No, thank you very much. Wonderful. Stephanie's still out to lunch. It's exactly where I'm beginning to think everybody is around here these days.
Dane, look, I'm sorry. I really am so sorry.
It's okay. I mean, I know Stephanie's got her problems, right? But I need to find out what's going on around here. Wait a minute, Liza. Sit down. I'm sorry. I'm just getting a little too carried away here. Forget about this. How are you?
I'm okay. I'm still trying to reconcile myself to the fact that Travis didn't sell Sunburst. He should have sold it, Dane. It's a good offer. Anyway, he didn't, and I keep telling myself he made his decision. Now I have to learn to live with it. It's just that this whole thing is getting out of control. The project is growing into something that's really coming between us.
Hey, now, Liza, nothing can come between you two. Not for very long, anyway. You two have more love, more loyalty in your marriage than any other couple I've ever seen.
I used to feel that way. Just not so sure anymore. You see, I really can't understand why he wouldn't sell Sunburst, and he really can't understand how I could ask so much of him.
Maybe if you sit down and talk it out, you'll be able to come to an understanding.
I want to. I try. But, you know, there's this wall between us. We each try to reach the other one, and we just miss. The right words aren't said. The right gestures aren't made. And then there's my new father-in-law. Always there at the wrong time. He enjoys watching this strain develop between us. Sure is obvious to me. Travis doesn't see it.
No? Well, if you haven't pointed it out to him, maybe I should.
No, I'm not so sure I want to point out to him the fact that his father doesn't like his wife.
Well, Alex, it's fine, but what if this man is deliberately coming between you two?
Oh, look, what's he going to say? He'll deny it. He'll say I'm being paranoid. Another one of my failings. No, he would never say that he's causing problems between his son and daughter-in-law. What does he have against me? Why does he disapprove of me so very much?
And since it was Jimmy's night off, and I didn't want to tax my daughter-in-law, I thought it'd be a good opportunity for me to ask you out to dinner.
Jimmy should take more evenings off. I'd love to go out to dinner.
Oh, good. Someplace elegant, or are you in a more casual mood?
I'm always in a casual mood, so don't ask me to dress up.
I'll take you just as you are. Minus the overalls.
That's fair.
Good. What time?
Oh, I don't know, about 6.
Oh, that'll give me enough time to go over to Martin's club. Then I can come by here and pick you up. Unless, of course, you want to go home first.
Oh, no, we can leave from here. Martin going to allow you to enter his elite club?
No, he isn't. As a matter of fact, I've heard that his elite club is becoming more elite with each passing moment. The attrition rate is frightening.
Well, maybe that'll force him into allowing you in. Especially now that you're a co-owner of one of Henderson's largest television stations.
Oh, I doubt if that'll influence him. Actually, I'm not interested in the membership. I have something different in mind.
Sounds interesting. You going to tell me any more about it?
It'll wait till dinner. How's your work coming?
Very well. Except that Travis is in a rather foul mood lately.
That's not surprising. He's under a lot of tension on the home front.
How's that?
Oh, it's very difficult living with a woman who has little or no understanding of your work.
Is that the 4-6 report?
Yes, I was about to put it on your desk.
I'll take it. Hi. Who typed this?
Rebecca.
Well, it's just full of strikeovers and typos.
It's just a rough draft.
Yeah, well, if the letters are wrong, how in the heck am I supposed to know if the numbers are correct?
Travis, Rebecca is very careful. Anyway, I double-checked it.
Okay.
Well, then, I'll see you at 6, Aja.
Rusty?
Goodbye, Travis.
Goodbye. All right. Where is it? Where's the page to the chem lab?
Well, they haven't finished the testing yet. They'll have it by the end of today.
Oh, well, they promised to have it by the end of yesterday. Aja, what is going on around here?
Well, there was some technical failures, but it's fixed now.
There have been delay after delay for the past week, and I'm really fed up with it.
Well, I don't blame you, but you'll catch up.
Yes, we'll catch up if you and I do everything ourselves, which, of course, we cannot do. Which makes me think sometimes, on a day like today, I think I could sell this project.
All right, Travis, if you're upset, then put the blame where it belongs and not on this project.
Is that supposed to mean Liza?
Who said anything about Liza?
That seemed to be the implication, Aja.
Well, it wasn't. You know, quite frankly, you've been very difficult to work with lately. Travis, we have been through worse crises than this. Now, what is the problem?
I'm sorry, Martin. Good luck.
Another rat abandoning ship?
If you're here about your membership application, the board still hadn't met.
I'm not. I'm withdrawing my application.
Well, now, isn't that a pleasant surprise?
I'm here to offer you a lot more than a membership fee, Martin.
If you're still talking about buying in, Rusty, just forget it.
Hear me out. I told you I had some ideas for improving the club. Solitaire? For one, I know the better location.
Where's that?
The lower deck of Stu Bergman's riverboat. We could rent it. You could sell this building and make a lot more than $45,000 for the mortgage. Probably have a tidy little sum at the end of it.
How do you know how much I owe?
I have my sources. What do you say, Martin? We'll take the riverboat and make use of the restaurant that's already on the premises.
You can't be serious.
Why not? You don't think I'd take on such a poor partner as yourself?
I can't imagine that you think I'd consider you as a partner when I won't even have you as a member.
There you go again, letting your personal feelings get in the way of your business sense. Is your pride more important than saving the club?
I am not about to put myself in a position where you'd be calling the shots.
I won't be calling the shots. We'll be equal partners. You'll run everything. I'm looking for an investment, not an occupation.
Well, even if I would consider such a thing, there's no saying that Stu would let us have the riverboat. Besides, Joanne would have something to say about it. I'm not sure how she'd feel about me being around there every day.
Well, we'll never know until we ask, will we?
Just why are you so all fired up to invest in my club?
Simple. Profit. There's a profit to be made, the right location, the right services. And besides, I don't dislike you as much as you dislike me.
Well, I wouldn't worry too much about that. After you work with me for a while, you would. I certainly am not going to change the way I feel about you, whether we're partners or not.
Well, then, you'll consider it.
Did I say that?
Essentially.
Well, it's something to think about. Under the right conditions, we might be able to work something out. Don't take that as a promise, though.
Miss Richard? Yeah, thank you. Can you wait about 5 minutes?
Well, as long as you like. We have all evening to celebrate.
Celebrate. We're celebrating. Oh, you're a membership into Martin's club.
No, not membership, partnership. My investment in my future in Henderson.
Do you really intend on settling down here?
You seem surprised. I rather thought you'd be pleased.
I'm both. I somehow find it hard to envision you setting down roots. I know you're happy to be reunited with your son, but...
Not only my son, my goddaughter as well. Actually, Travis needs my help more than you do.
I'm afraid I didn't quite follow that.
Well, I've had more influence on your life than I have had on Travis's. Oh, I'm fond of him. I admire him. He's got a fine mind. He's made some great scientific achievements, but he's a little too idealistic. Not what one would call a go-getter.
Well, perhaps not the same way that you are.
Right. Now, if I'd been around when he was growing up, things might have been different.
Oh, I see. Well, I think you missed your calling.
Oh? How's that?
Well, I was just thinking of you as pater familia. I mean, I can just see you now, sitting down with your entire family gathered around you, looking up at you for advice and counsel.
Ah, you may be joking, but that appeals to me. Yes, I'd like that very much. The head of a family, the pater familias, as you so aptly put it. Yes, that would be a change from my nomadic life.
Well, it's never too late.
Well, I think I missed out with Travis. But with grandchildren. If Travis were to have a son, then I might have some influence on bringing him up, on shaping his character.
And only a son would do, huh?
Or a daughter.
Well, there is no child.
No. Not yet. Perhaps never. With this particular wife.
With this particular wife? Oh, Rusty. Travis would never consider any other wife.
Aja. Never say never.
I don't believe that. Rusty, things cannot possibly be that bad.
Maybe not just yet. But who knows what the future holds?
It's so obvious. I mean, something has got to be fishy when no one, not one person will loan us or rent us any more camera equipment.
Sonny, maybe they really don't have any equipment to loan us.
Oh, Keith, I don't believe that. I think they were afraid to give it to us.
Oh, now, come on. They said come back tomorrow.
Oh, sure, right. We come back tomorrow, and tomorrow's exactly the same story as today. No, I'll tell you exactly what happened. The government tipped everyone off. That's what happened.
Just since this morning?
Sure. I mean, they knew we'd go out looking for more equipment after ours was destroyed, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, do you notice the big response you've gotten to the report that our rooms were ransacked?
Well, don't look now, Sonny, but I think your response just entered the room.
Officer? Excuse me. Are you looking for me?
Good afternoon, Miss. Yes, you are Miss Adamson.
Yes, I'm Sonny Adamson.
I understand there was some trouble in your hotel.
Yes. Would you like to come with me now and take a look?
No, I have already seen.
Oh.
These are your assistants?
Yes. We're from a television station in the United States. This gentleman's room was ransacked also, and all of his camera equipment was destroyed.
Well, I regret the incident.
Do you call having thousands of dollars worth of camera equipment destroyed an incident?
In this day and age? Yes. Do you know who could have done it?
No, I don't know specifically. Officer, look. There are some people who don't understand why we're here. We came to Balagua because we're looking for 4 friends of ours who were missing in a plane crash. All we want is some information and permission to send a search party into the jungle. We are not interested in the politics of your country, only in finding our friends. Now, we don't want to press charges, but we do need to have our equipment replaced, and that's where you can help us.
I'm sorry, that is not in my power. You must remember there is unrest in the country. It isn't a very healthy place for news people these days. No, many people are angry at the foreign press. Sorry to say. Maybe my colleague has learned something. Excuse me.
He's not even going to try to do anything.
Let's see what this guy has to say.
Excuse me, señorita.
Yes.
My colleague has some information that might be of help to you.
What?
He says that an American stumbled into a village about 100 miles from here. He seemed to be coming out of the jungle, and he mumbled